What's both your names?
Okay. Shane, if you want to sit down, I'll explain everything that's going on. All right?
What are both your names? Thank you.
Bear with me. Bear with me. This is just a copy of the search warrant, okay? With that, I'm not going to... You can have a look at it and go from there with it, all right? And I'm going to give you a copy of that search warrant right now, all right? So, would you mind just popping up here so I can at least lean on this desk or something similar to that? Is that all right?
You asked me to sit down to get up.
Yeah, you can just move your chair up here if that works with you. I'll give you a copy of that, of the search warrant, Shane. Now, Shane, I'm just going to make you aware at 3:42 p.m. You're now under arrest just on suspicion of burglary and stealing, and those offences are alleged to have occurred in Milpara between the 9th of February and the 15th of February 2022. Okay, do you understand that? So I'm just...
A burglary?
Yes.
Of a house?
No, commercial premises. So it's a series of burglaries that have occurred in Milpara between the 9th of February and the 15th.
You're full of shit.
So I'm just making you aware of it. So you're only arrested on suspicion.
What?
Let me explain.
You have to inform me now. What is the property that's been stolen?
If you stop talking over me, I will explain everything to you, Shane. Please give me a moment to explain all that. Okay? So with that arrest on suspicion only at this point in time, I'm just going to caution you in that you're not obliged or you don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, Shane. But whatever you do say is being recorded by yourself and by us at the moment, and that recording may be used in evidence. Do you understand that caution?
Right.
Shane, do you understand that caution?
Yeah, you asked me to answer you, but tell me to be quiet.
Okay. So, Shane, do you have to answer my questions at all? What I'm trying to do is I need to ensure your understanding of the caution. These are your rights, Shane. All right. Do you have to answer my questions at all, Shane? Take that as a no? All right. But whatever you say, Shane, is being recorded at the moment and may be used in evidence. Do you understand that? Now, Shane, further to that, with your arrest on suspicion, you have the right to communicate with a lawyer or legal practitioner to seek some legal advice. Do you wish to exercise that right at this point in time?
Legal aid's a fucking joke.
Okay. Do you wish to seek any legal advice from anyone at all?
Look, you've just woken me up. I haven't got a fucking clue what you're on about. And you're saying suspicion.
Yeah.
So you're going to arrest me on suspicion.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so get on with it.
Okay. Do you wish to seek any legal advice at the moment, Shane?
How can I don't know what's fucking what, okay? I know you're lying, okay? And you're using the word suspicion to get me entrapped on bail.
No.
When you breach that, you have actually something to fucking shit on me about.
Okay, Shane, I'm not going to talk over you in regards to things. I'm going to go through these processes with it, mate. You have the right to telephone a family member or friend to advise of your whereabouts or the fact that you're in police custody at the moment. Do you wish to do that?
As I said, I don't know what fucking is,
okay,
because this is wrong.
Okay. Shane, are you suffering any medical condition at the moment that you need medical treatment for?
No.
Okay. Do you have any problems reading, writing or understanding English?
No.
Is English your first language?
Yes.
Okay. It's really important that you understand everything that's said today, so if either myself or any of the other officers make a statement or ask a question you don't understand, stop us, let us know. Okay? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Shane, what we're going to do is there's two other officers outside here at the moment, okay? We're going to stop the body-worn cameras. We're unfortunately going to be a little bit repetitive. We're going to start up another recording. I'm going to end up, unfortunately, just going through the same things with you. We then intend just to pan the premises before we commence searching. I'll advise you of, obviously, the items that we are searching for, and I'll go through that search warrant with you, okay? Time I've got is 15:45. We'll just get the others in here at the moment.
Excuse me, I want to get my glasses.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Excuse me, I want to get my wallet.
No worries. Okay.
at it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Recording.
All right. So, Shane, just so you're aware, there's obviously another recording going on now by Senior Constable Chandler. It's 15:35. We've gained entry into your premises here after you answered the front gate. Okay.
After I answered the front gate. That's right.
Okay. So,
And what was your name again?
So my name is Vaughan Mackay.
Are you the one that pulled me up on Chester Pass Road when I was taking the dead TV back to Harvey Norman's bin?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And I was wearing high vis and I had a trolley.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shane, on entry here, I advise you the fact that we are here to execute a Criminal Investigation Act search warrant. I've handed you a copy of the search warrant, is that correct?
A desperate suspicion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now I further advised you that you are under arrest on suspicion of burglary
Four
and stealing.
police. Four police. Why didn't you just send two? I mean,
Sorry?
I'm not fucking running away from you. I'm not a fucking criminal, but you treat me as such.
Okay.
Because of the drug dealer next door. Has this got anything to do with Steve Nielson next door?
No, nothing at all. If you just let me finish up, please, Shane. So I advised you at 15:42 you're an arrested suspect in regards to the offences of burglary and stealing, and those offences are alleged to have occurred in Milpara.
Burglary.
Yep, between
Milpara, just that's
please,
here.
Shane, please stop talking.
Hang on, Milpara is here, isn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep. So those offences alleged occurred in Milpara between the 9th of February and the 15th of February 2022. Now, with that, I need to go through the caution again and your rights. The caution being is you're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, Shane. But whatever you do say or do will be recorded and may be used in evidence. Do you understand that caution?
Yeah.
Just to have you explain it back to me so I know you're understanding.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Do you have to answer my questions at all?
I don't have to answer your questions.
That's right. Whose choice is it whether or not you say anything?
You fucking naysayers. Continue.
Okay. Whose choice is it whether or not you say anything?
I have nothing to hide.
Okay, no problem in the world.
I have nothing to hide.
Okay.
And this is a desperate effort to treat me like a criminal.
All right.
And everything here you can view. There's lots in the yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all...
Shane, just proceeding on, you have the right to communicate with a lawyer or legal practitioner. Do you wish to exercise
there is no such thing as fucking lawyer representation. Legal aid is a fucking joke.
Okay. Do you wish to seek any
legal aid is a fucking joke.
Okay, I'll take that as
it's a fucking insult.
Do you wish to telephone a family member or friend as to advise of your whereabouts?
No, I'm alone.
Okay.
So it's a lot easier to pick on me.
Okay. Are you suffering any medical condition that you need medical treatment for?
No.
And again, do you have any problems reading, writing, or understanding?
No.
Very important that you do understand everything that's said today. So if there's something that is said that you don't understand, stop us and let us know, please. Okay? Have you consumed any alcohol in the last 24 hours at all?
No.
Shane? Have you taken any drugs or medication, whether they be prescribed or illicit, that may be affecting
No.
you? No. Have you had some sleep? Obviously, we woke you up today, and I apologise for that. Yeah. Is there anything else affecting your ability to understand or comprehend what's going on today?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Now, Shane, I've handed you a copy of the search warrant, which is just sitting here on the table. The items that we're here to look for today is a Toshiba Tecra laptop with a serial number XB028702H, some Hari digital scales, pet grooming scissors, a fiddle leaf tractor seat plant, mobile telephone.
What was the last one?
So it's called a fiddle leaf tractor seat plant. It's a plant. So mobile phone being a Samsung SMH 950F, pot plants, charity cash tin, pet thinning scissors, Jody Murphy branded, contents of a Metabo 18-volt brushless angle grinder with two batteries, battery packs and a charger, and the contents of a Metabo kit being 18-volt brushless impact drill, two 5.5 amp hour batteries and a charger, a Rhino rooftop tent and a grey flat top trolley.
Go over that.
Yep, absolutely, that's yours. Do you have any of those items here that you wish to declare at the moment, Shane?
It's a large list of Rhino rooftop 10.
Yeah.
Grey, flat top. I'm reading out from your...
Yes, yeah, and that list is there for you. That's yours to keep there, Shane, all right?
Charity cash tin. That's nasty. That makes me sound like a fucking desperate criminal, doesn't it? Pet thinning scissors. Fucking hell, mate.
Any of those items here that you wish to declare at all?
I don't know fucking what you're on about.
Okay.
Just hurry up and go through your fucking search.
Okay, no problem in the world. Okay, what's going to happen very shortly is, do you wish to accompany Senior Constable Chantley? He's just going to obviously conduct a pan of the premises
Right.
prior to any search you're conducting. So I'll just have you accompany him around and obviously just point out, you know, whose items are what. And anyway, is there anyone else that resides here?
No.
Shane, anyone else that resides on the property?
No.
The property that is here, whose is all of that, please?
The steel and timber.
Yep.
That's all mine.
Okay.
It all comes from bins, which I have permission to take
Okay.
from the truck bin. The truck repairs just here.
Yep.
The large truck rims and stuff you see here.
Yep.
Got permission. Harvey
Okay.
Norman, the furniture store, got permission from
Okay.
them.
Okay.
The bike shops, Impulse Bicycles and Bob's Bike, got permission from them.
Okay.
I go to all the op shops to get the stainless steel that you see there,
Okay.
and from the tip shop. Nothing here is stolen.
Okay. All right.
So
Is there anyone else's property? that's
anything
here?
I've taken out of rubbish bins
Yeah.
as being theft is desperate, and it's a fucking lie, and you know it.
Okay. I'm here looking for those items that have been detailed to you, Shane. All right. If you want to accompany Senior Constable Chantler,
I'll stand here while you go
Oh.
through my shit.
yeah, I know I'd ask that you obviously keep an eye on us as we go about things, mate. All right. Do you want us to come up here with us so you can keep an eye on us and see what's going on with things? Thanks, Shane.
You didn't mention push bikes. I've got 3 excellent aluminium braces. Why didn't you throw those in?
No, it's not what I'm looking for. Just go with it this time.
Hey, focus on that.
Colin, would you take just so sure. All good? All done? All right, Shane, what's going to happen very shortly is we're going to stop the recording. Okay, we're going to commence our search. I just ask that you obviously accompany us so you can keep an eye on the search and what the officers are doing. So it is your property, so we'll ask for that. Do you have any questions, anything you wish to declare before we commence that search, Shane?
I've let you into this place, so I have nothing to hide.
Okay, fantastic. No, thank you for that. All right. Nothing else? times 1556, and we'll just pause this. What we might do, Shane, is I appreciate if you want to keep recording, that's entirely up to you. We might just start inside the premises and go from there, okay?
Right.
Alright, thank you. Might just pop up and step inside.
What's in the case?
Oh, that's our search kit, mate. So it's got bags and stickers and that sort of thing. Okay. Do you mind if the exhibits officer just perhaps sets up at your table?
Right.
Just for the sake of writing, is that alright with you? Thank you.
Yep.
Line that one for me. Alright. So Shane, what I'll ask is if you can just keep an eye on us, obviously, in regards to what we do and whilst we're here at the property, mate, that'd be appreciated. Alright. I'm going to start right there, and Charlotte, can I just have you start in the back corner and go back to your left? How long have you been here for, Shane?
A year and a half.
A year and a half, have you? Whereabouts are you from? You from here, or?
I was born in Australia. That's about all I need to fucking say,
okay.
isn't it?
Yep.
Because going back into the past, it's just bullshit.
Okay.
It's what you people leave.
Okay, no sweat in the world, mate. That's entirely your property. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. How long has all of this been accumulated for? Is it since you've been here? Have you brought a lot of it over with you?
There was nothing here.
No?
And I've transported all these bits and pieces on my push bike. I don't have a car, so that shows how determined a thief I am,
Okay.
which I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, no worries.
I need to describe that for you, because you take everything stupidly.
Certainly, yeah, have some stuff accumulated, don't you? Shannon, I do have to move a few things. We'll endeavour to put it back as neatly as we can. Okay. These are all sort of tiles, the same, are they?
Mosaics.
Okay. Do you have any laptop computers here at all, Shane?
Yeah,
You do? Whereabouts would they be located?
over there.
Over on that wall? So you've acquired all of this stuff since you've been here in Albany, have you?
Didn't I just say that?
Well,
I've transported everything you see on a push bike
it's a lot of gear, isn't it?
during daylight, so that would be a brazen thief if anything here was stolen.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Well, I don't know, mate.
I'm under the eyes of many people when I walk in here, when I ride my bike out up to here.
Yep. What do you do with all this stuff, Shane?
I break it down. I'm part engineer, welder,
Yeah.
and art interests.
Okay. So do you make art to sell, or you sell all your spare parts?
If the drug dealer next door wasn't sleeping through the fucking day for a year and a half, I'll be able to get something fucking done.
What's the issue with your neighbour?
He's a fucking drug dealer, and that's why you're here. I've sent you people emails for his fucking growing dope next door,
Okay.
driving his fucking 2 taxis around Stone. Because I complained about that, that's why you're here making up shit.
No,
That's why you're fucking here. You pull me over on Chester Pass Road. I'm wearing workers' clothes, a dead television from a fucking industrial area, and you're trying to say I'm a thief.
Shane, it's got nothing to do with you, mate.
It's fucking desperate what you're doing.
Okay,
Shitting on someone who's just determined to work.
Alright.
Picking up shit from bins is not a crime. It's called recycling.
Just have an immediate look around that desk area that you've got there for me, please, Colin. Okay.
Did you make this shit?
Yes.
That is absolutely brilliant.
Right? Well, there's an example. I have to be quiet because dickhead sleeps through the day, so I reduce an angle grinder with a sewing machine motor so I can cut stainless quietly. See how fucking desperate that is?
I'm giving you a compliment, Shane.
John Wallice doesn't fucking understand it. He takes my money and obstructs me from working.
Is that your neighbour?
Yeah, Stephen Nielson. He's driving his fucking taxi around Stoneford since I've been here. Using his cameras to identify me to his fucking druggy mates.
Where do you come from?
It comes from an op shop. I remember paying like $1 for it.
This one.
Yep.
Sorry, Shane, I'm just going to space past you.
Sorry, mate. It is a Toshiba. And I've got the number here.
Shane, your wallet and your glasses, I'm just going to put up here because I don't want to.
It's a Toshiba Tecra R850. I had a serial number of this. Further.
Was there a break-in at Harvey Norman's, was there?
No, there wasn't.
So doesn't burglary mean break-in?
Yes, that's exactly it. So the offences are alleged to have occurred over at the Chester Pass Business Centre.
Chester Pass Business Centre.
Yeah, which is literally sort of just over the road at 222 Chester Pass Road.
Hang on a second. You're pointing next. That's another industrial area.
222 Chester Pass Road.
Just in there. To our right. It looks like another industrial area over there.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And you said industrial, what did you call it? Business area?
Yeah, because you said before about houses. I said no, it's not houses. It's commercial premises. When I say commercial business,
the burglary happened is over there, is it?
Yes.
A business.
Yes.
Those come from Harvey Norman's bin. I've tried to deactivate, but Apple requires the previous person's number to activate them. Do you understand? You checked yourself the electricity bin that night when you pulled me up, and is there lots of electrical shit in that bin?
Oh, there's all sorts of things.
Yeah, broken TVs, washing machines, fucking everything.
All right. Just, Shane, I'm just going to put these aside for 1 second, and once we finish here, we'll start up our own camera and go from there.
That's my own tablet, bought at Retrovision. Try not to break it. It's an Apple. And the one I'm filming you with is on contract with Optus. It's like $1,500 for 36 months or something.
Be happy around here in the
Be careful with that. There's oil paintings in there. It's just a bag of bags.
Yeah, no, that's it, mate. That's fine.
See that pan there? I wouldn't look in that.
Noted. Do you play badminton?
Sorry?
Have you played badminton?
Yeah, I like badminton.
Good, isn't it?
Squash.
Jeez, I haven't seen a VHS tape for a while, huh?
As you can see, there's kite supplies there.
What is it, kites?
Kite supplies.
Yeah.
I make kites as well.
Yeah.
The
Obviously
ranger at some point.
very handy.
No, I wasn't. That comes from an op shop. I paid for that. I've got another one there. I don't mistake myself as some fucking authority. It's just a good shirt I got for 50 cents.
Sorry, Shane, I'm just going to just perhaps pop there and that way you can keep on everything that's going on. Obviously these are all full, are they? Or
They're just videos, DVDs from op shops, Good Sammy's, tip shop.
quite the collection. Charlotte, you haven't gone through up here, have you? On the top shelf? Or
Up to here.
from that way back?
Yes.
Yeah. What are these items just here, Shane? What are they?
They're speakers
Are they?
bought from the tip shop.
What do you do with all these sorts of things?
I combine them. See the sound systems I've got here? I combine speakers and make a system out of shit, you know, because I haven't got the money to buy good shit.
Yep, yep.
So
Yeah.
I pick things out of bins and try and make do. I adapt.
Fair call. Anywhere else through here that you no lucky?
No, I think we're good round here.
Alright. Anywhere else down here? Something
I
I'm
think
thinking?
we've got good down there.
Alright, what we might do is just start up the video. Shane, there's just two items here, but just given what's on the back of them, we will just need to make some further inquiries with them, just to make sure.
Do they correspond with what you've given me on the thing?
No, it's
Do
a
they-
chance.
They're apples.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
they came from Harvey Norman's bin. I got permission from them a year and a half ago. They said
That's all right.
you can take stuff from one bin and do not make a mess. Okay, I've obeyed that little law,
Okay.
and I've picked these. And I can't activate these because you have to go back to the previous owner. Okay,
So I'm going to
That's-
ask you when the camera's
That's a
on,
good
mate.
thing. Okay, so they do not
Just
correspond with what you've written
Amazon.
here.
Alright, so the time's 16:09.
Is that
Now-
correct? There's no Apple.
Shane?
There's no Apple tablets
no, there's none
on
on
the
there.
list, is there? So they're out of the rubbish bin. You needn't show concern.
Okay, so Shane, during the course of the search, there's two Apple iPad, one mini, and there's also a larger one.
Well, I've got two even better ones, and you haven't questioned me on those. You haven't asked for receipts. This one here is $1,500. The other one is $740. I've used my Centrelink advance to buy those.
Okay, Shane, so the basis of the concern or suspicion raised is the back of the smaller iPad is marked Commonwealth, Spencer Park, Ed. So my suspicion is it's from an education centre.
Yeah,
And the
thrown
other-
into
Okay.
Harvey Norman's
Just let me
bin.
finish, please. I'm not going to talk over you, Shane, all right? And the other one is has a sticker on the back, Spencer Park Education Support Centre. So the concern being, obviously, is where these have come from. Can you...
I've told you.
Yep,
Harvey
please do.
Norman's electrical bin, which you checked that night and confirmed verbally now today
Okay.
that bin is full of electrical goods.
Okay, so Shane, what we're going to do is we're just going to seize those two items. We'll confirm, obviously,
So that's
your
enough to
account.
carry on with your suspicion, is it?
No. So Shane,
Then why take them?
because I've raised concern in regards to where they've come from. We either validate or not, obviously, the account that you provided. If they are validated, no problem in the world, they come back in regards to it. So
There
I'm
is no account. I
no
don't.
problem in the world. We're just going to
Right.
seize those items there for me, please.
I told you that because you have to go back to the previous owner.
Shane, have you got any other queries, questions at all?
Have you arrived? Have you found anything on your list
No,
yet?
not as yet, mate. No. Okay, the time I've got here is 14 p.m. We'll just pause this in the interim. Thank you. All right, Shane, we're just going to move outside. Do you want to accompany us outside, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
That was given to me by the by the op shop animal welfare. She actually just gave it to me. Elderly lady, and I said thank you, rah rah. So that's a dated model, that one.
Yeah.
We might just start up here, huh? Exhaust up here and yep. All right. What sort of irons we got out here?
Welding supplies. Look, I made this thing. Isn't that clever?
What's this thing, Shane? I'm intrigued.
That's okay. You got a sense of humour?
Yeah, absolutely.
The arsehole next door kicks the wall in. It goes boom, you know, like fucking pisses me
Oh,
off.
the colour bond, yeah?
Right, so I put a Bluetooth speaker in there. I put it on the fucking roof when he bashes the wall, and I play him yodeling shit.
Very cool.
Okay, I like it.
Bicycle parts.
Is this your mode of transport, is it?
One of my 3 races.
Yeah, yeah.
Bought from Impulse for $200. Fucking champion bike for 200.
Yeah, she's a bit of flash bit of gear.
Aluminium, skinny fucking wheels. They're
Yeah.
like razor blades.
Yeah. All right. All right, Shane, we'll just mooch down here.
Does this one come out, Shane?
It does. There's nothing in there. I had to repair it. That's why it doesn't open. Just reach out along up to the back. There's nothing in there.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Shane.
John Wallice,
John Wallace. So you own the property, does he?
he owns the property.
Yeah.
It's
Does
called
he own all of them, or just this one?
the entire area,
Oh, okay.
industrial area.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
I do welding here.
Did you make these brackets, or?
They're from Bunnings bins.
Yeah.
So are those, and I'll make a shelter. And the next project will make a shelter so I can work under it because it fucking rains all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Leaky, you happy right through there?
Yeah.
What are these, mate? They're a truck.
As I said,
brakes and what have
they're
you, are they?
truck brake drums.
They're massive, aren't they?
You see over there, I've made footings for the shelter.
Very
Alright.
good.
All right.
It's not going to blow away in a hurry.
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah.
Bearings and
All that's
these are pins, are they?
yeah, they're truck stuff. I asked them a year and a half ago. Very useful metals.
Yes. Metal's very, very expensive now.
Yeah, it is.
What about all of these?
Yeah,
mate? What are
that's
they?
all. That's all truck stuff.
Yeah.
I just welded that whole thing recently.
What else we got down here, mate?
More truck stuff, bearings and engineering shapes, bolts and washers. That box you just put your hand in.
Yep.
I bought that new MIG machine,
Saw that in there.
330 with my Centrelink Advance.
Yep.
Okay, so trying to show you how determined I am
Oh, good on you, Shane.
to do good shit and nothing to do with criminality.
Okay, excellent. Anywhere else? Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. All right, Shane. We'll pop on up here, mate. We'll go through. No, just make the time and my regimental one. Yep. So the entry edits. 15:30. Okay. Anywhere else?
No.
All right, Shane. What we're going to do very shortly is just conclude the search here as such. I'll have the exhibits officer just go through the receipt for the 2 items that have been seized today.
Which are not on the list, correct?
That's correct. That is correct. Yeah, not here to hide anything by any means, Shane. Okay, it's obviously your new welder there.
Right, yeah, I'll make do with Centrelink Advance. That's how fucking determined I am.
Good for you. Good.
Instead of, you know, buying drugs and shit, I've got direction.
You let us know when you're ready there. Just pose, we'll go through that. Pose a few different questions.
We'll have a chat with Shane about his neighbours' concerns.
Yes. Yep.
If you want to have a chat with us after research, Shane, about your concerns with your neighbours.
In what context are you speaking concerned of the neighbour?
Well, you've raised a few matters, obviously. That
It's been ongoing,
Yeah.
ongoing for a year and a half, and I've asked John Wallice, please move my workshop away from the troublemaker,
Okay.
because he's
We'll
listen,
finalise
listen,
this one.
listen,
We'll
listen to
happily
one thing very clearly.
Sure.
He's been using his taxi camera and his yard camera to identify me to his visitors, so he can create a posse of haters, which I don't even fucking meet.
Yeah, okay.
Perceive how that's going on, mate.
Yeah.
And on Boxing Day, I had to ring you cops twice
Yeah.
because Ricky Williams, 6 foot, mouthy piece of shit,
Yeah.
jumps out of his taxi. I'm gonna do your head in, bro, and fucking get out of your yard. Half an hour later, they both arrive here and they do it again.
Okay. What's
Okay?
that over?
So it's my fucking having to inform on him to shut your mouth, live your own life. Okay, he's now escalated. Okay, and John Wallice has hit me 4 times with promises to move me away from this cunt. Okay, it's been ongoing shit, and I'm fucking surprised that I haven't just given up, mate, and just torch the fucking place and walk away. It's become that fucking much of a hassle. As soon as I walked in this yard, I said to Wallice, this is the industrial yard, correct? Yep, that's correct. I've got my own welding equipment. I want to make stuff, okay? Is that correct, John? Is that allowed? Yep. Okay. As soon as the fucker moved in, he's telling me I'm waking him up every fucking day. He's sleeping through the day in an industrial yard. So that's the nub
So
of
is
it.
that what the beat?
He's got it in. He's got it in for anyone trying to work in this industrial yard, because industrial yards are noisy, and he blames me solely for the waking him up. Okay, so I've sent emails to your station.
Okay, the time is 16:20. Shane, we're just concluding the search here. Okay, what I'm going to do is just hand you over to Cullen Barrow, who's just the exhibits officer today. He's just going to run through the 2 items that have been seized today. All right.
Thank you. So my name's First Class Constable Cullen Barrow from Albany Police. My PD is 16303. So I'm going to be referring to interim property receipt physical material log 411962 in relation to 2 items that have been seized as a result of this warrant.
Can you show that code number on for my camera, please?
You'll get a copy of
on
this.
the devices.
You'll get a
thanks.
copy of this. So
On the actual devices, please.
so you can see those items there in the bed,
just-
by all means.
Just let me. Can you straighten the plastic?
I'll do my best. So,
Right, and the other one, thank you.
So
And-
what? I'll just go one at a time because I'll
Yep.
go through it. So for expedient. So this item which you just filmed is item number 0001. Okay, so that's the black iPad located by the shelf close to the bed with inside,
right.
and that was located by Senior Constable Chandler. Okay.
Is this a stolen item?
It's an item seized at the moment. Okay, so we have.
Answer my question. Is it a stolen item?
We don't know
Shane.
that. We're going to
No.
be conducting
Shane, just
inquiries.
wait. Finish up.
Okay.
And I have to ask these questions, and it's not on the list, is
No,
it?
it's not on
No.
the warrant list.
Okay.
It's seized on
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so the second item I'm going to be referring
Show
to
me
is
that.
0002, and you can see that there, that's there, so it's the white iPad. That was located on the shelf inside by the bed,
Can you hold
also
it still, please?
by Senior Constable Chandler. Okay, so both these items, as I can show you, have been recorded on the interim receipt there, 1 and 2, 0001, 0002. You will get a copy of this, Shane, okay? So there's an opportunity for here to endorse that. to say that this is the items you see. As you can see, I've crossed off anything below that, so there's not going to be any further
I'm
items.
not up to signing anything
Okay,
today.
there's no requirement to sign. Okay, so I'll sign that now.
I'll get you told up to the camera afterwards, come on.
Yeah, mate. Okay, so that's the 411962.
Yep.
That's your copy there.
Right, you can put it on the desk, thanks.
Sure. Okay.
All right, thanks. Well, you can leave all those items there, mate. I'll look at those and part with those if you're happy with that.
Yep.
Stack it all up there. I've just got a couple of final questions for you, Shane, just in regards to that side. So Shane, just can you come up and stand up next to me, mate? And I just want to ask you a few questions.
I can hear you.
Okay. Right, obviously, I've made you aware of the items that we're looking for. Is there anything else that you can tell me about the items that were listed on this warrant? Have you ever seen, heard of them? Has anyone ever offered you?
You have arrived at nothing, and you're asking me to describe the list on your suspicion.
No.
On your suspicion.
The items that are listed down here, okay? Have they ever come into your possession at all? Have you had any involvement?
I don't deal in stolen. It's just not worth the fucking hassle.
Okay. All right. Have you ever attended at the Albany Business Centre at 222 Chester Pass Road in Milpara? Do you know?
Excuse
are you
me.
aware of where I'm
That's
talking
the
about?
next industrial yard across,
Yes,
isn't it?
it's across the road. That's correct.
Straight, yeah.
Yeah.
It's another industrial. No, I haven't.
You haven't. Have you ever been up there? Calls to been up there? I appreciate it is very close to you.
Someone tried to run me down about 2.5 weeks ago. I followed him half an hour later into that yard, which I think you're talking about.
Okay.
Tried to find this elderly fucker who tried to run me down. Couldn't, and then I rode out.
Okay.
It's the only time I've been in that yard.
Okay. All right. What about in regards to RDS Nursery? Have you ever been to RDS Nursery, which is at 230 Chester Pass Road there?
Nursery.
Yeah.
No. I've been to the nursery, you know, the large tractor, the big steel tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you turn in there. That's the only nursery I've been to. Do you understand? There's a nursery out behind that big steel tractor. Yeah, that's the only nursery. I do remember seeing nursery on a building, written on a building, but I haven't been there.
Okay, you haven't been there. All right. The premises Designer Dirt, which is also at 230
Designer
Chester
Dirt,
Pass
I
Road.
see that sign around a lot.
Yep, again, it's just in very, very close proximity, obviously next
Designer
door to
Dirt is just where I described. There's a metal welder. He makes sculptures and stuff there.
And please excuse me, I'm not sure if you make sculptures or not. I'm sorry, Shane. I don't.
Well, that's the place we're describing. We're talking about.
Okay.
Designer Dirt. A week ago, I rode over there. I ride over there occasionally.
Yeah. Have you ever been into the premises at all?
No, I've never been into the premises. I stop and I look at his sculptures to see what he's making. Yeah.
All right.
Because I have interest in welding sculptures myself.
Yep.
But I really don't like his stuff. It's all rusty, you know. But I stopped there about a week ago.
Yep. There's
No.
some shipping containers there. Have you ever entered those shipping containers at all?
No.
Forced entry to any premises?
No, I don't force entry on anything. He's got a collection of rusty farm equipment, you know, bits and bobs.
Yep.
Up at the end. Right, I've ridden up there when I was there last about a week ago. I rode up there checking out what he's got. Maybe sell me something if I take an interest, you know. Yeah.
Okay. The Albany Business Centre up there consists of, there's lots of small
little
business
sheds.
entities. That's correct.
And they're parallel to the big tractor I just described.
Effectively, yes. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been in there either.
Right. Have you ever been into any of the business premises?
About 9 or 12 months ago, there was a woman who had a large skip bin. Now, okay, this is describing my habit. I pulled in there once. She's running a little bakery, right? And I asked her, she's got the skip bin right next to her roller door, can I take stuff from the bin?
Sure.
And she said, it belongs to someone else. She was lying, so I just rode away. That's the only time I've been in that little business district area thing, the little sheds, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
entirely
No,
correct.
I have no interest in breaking into places.
Okay.
I've got so much amazing shit to do myself here, yeah? I've got lots of interest in welding and art and stuff. I don't need to bring fucking grief on myself, you know? You understand?
All right. So have you
I've got
ever
the
entered
cunt
any
next
of those
door to do that
premises
for me.
Yeah, and I'll happily have a chat with you after we've dealt with this matter in regards to it. Have you ever entered any of those premises, forced entry to the premises,
No.
in the Albany Business
No.
Centre at all, removed any property there that was not yours?
No,
Nothing at all?
nothing at all.
Okay. And in regards to entry to that, whether it's open or not, have you ever entered any of the businesses that operate at the Albany Business Centre at 222 Chester Pass Road in Milpara?
We're again describing those little sheds.
That's right.
Parallel to the big tractor.
Yes.
Right. I've never been in those sheds.
Okay.
I've
No worries, no
I've
worries.
stopped in there once and asked that woman. She had a stainless trolley, typically what you see at a bakery.
Yep.
Yeah, it was in the bin. I thought, fuck, I can cut that up and make stuff out of that, right? Because I've got stainless welding now, a gas bottle. And she wasn't interested.
Okay.
It's rubbish, but okay, she said no, so I fucked off.
Okay, no problem in the world. All right, Luke, you got anything else that you want to ask at this point? No? Okay. Shane, in regards to police attendance here today, I appreciate it's intrusive. I apologise the fact it is intrusive. Do you have any complaints with the way that you've been treated at all? Or with the conduct?
Yeah.
Yep, what's your complaint?
My complaint is unnecessary. You've arrived at nothing, okay? You've picked up a couple of tablets because there's Commonwealth is on one of them.
Sure.
There's lots of corporate computers. Man, I've seen 50 computers in there. But my complaint is just this wasn't necessary. You could just bring 2 cops along, quietly ask to look around. That's understandable. But you've come here like a fucking bombshell, you know?
Okay, all right.
Searching through fucking everything, you know?
Yep.
It's a fucking insult.
Okay. Do you have any complaints the way that you've been treated at all?
Well, that's one and the same, isn't it?
Well, not necessarily.
It is. It is.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. How have you been treated?
Unfairly.
Unfairly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Considering, recognising, just by using your eyes, that there is lots of junk surrounding me, and I'm making good out of that junk. And this cop noted on my using an angle grinder with a sewing machine to be quiet because the cockhead next door.
Yeah.
Okay? So your confirmation's all over the place here that I've got direction with rubbish and I know how to use it still.
Okay.
Yeah. So you needn't fucking bother someone who's got direction.
Sure. Okay. Any other complaints?
That's the complaint.
Any other complaints?
You're harassing someone who's obviously not a criminal.
Okay.
Okay, I may be abandoned to institutes when I was 6 years old. Doesn't mean I'm going to be a criminal for the rest of my fucking life.
Okay.
Yeah? You understand what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
Being dumped into institutions, you only learn one thing: violence and fucking theft. You know?
Okay.
I abandoned that shit when I was 21. Okay?
Any other complaints that you have, Shane?
The police station not doing anything about the irresponsible dope dealer.
All right.
And driving his taxis around for 16 months that I know of.
Okay. I'm going to happily talk to you. We're going to finalise, obviously, the search here.
I've done everything possible to...
Okay. Luke, have you got anything else that you want to ask? Aspects of...
I'll just do a quick pan of the property
Sure.
before we leave.
All right. Do you want
Or
to
you
accompany that?
want to get some drones out as well?
So it's just Luke's just doing the pan so he can show the state of the property on our departure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't destroyed anything.
Any damage? That's
No, I haven't seen any bags of drugs left behind.
Any damage to any of the other property at all that you're aware of?
No.
Have you been threatened in any way, Shane, to talk to us?
Well, it's intimidating, which is a form of threat.
Okay.
Four
Have you
cops
been-
going through my shit, you know.
Have you been directly threatened in any
You don't
way?
mind,
No.
I'll just pop it this way so I can pan around the top. Thank you.
Have you promised anything at all, Shane? What I will do, Shane, is your copy of the search warrant. I'll just endorse my details in the back of that. Do you have that handy at all?
Just down there on the table.
Thank you.
Can
We'll
you
pop
write-
outside, Shane, and pan around if you want to follow me.
I'll just endorse the back of that search warrant there, Shane. If you're happy with that.
Is there anything specific that you want me to film or record? Anything that we've damaged, moved?
That poster page over there.
Yeah.
Close up of it.
Poster. Yeah, I got the poster earlier on. That little thing on the
Yeah,
fence there.
yeah. That's the bane of my existence here, stopping me from working. Okay, he's the privileged one. And oh mate, fuck it, motherfucker, you brittle cunt, and he's a coward. November, screaming in my face, hit me so I can get you evicted. That's his whole dialogue. Okay? When you move in an industrial yard, you're supposed to be on your own and no one's, torturing you. Fucking this fucking next door, mate. But I've persevered.
All right. So Shane, I've just endorsed that copy of your search warrant.
Endorsed, yeah.
All right. So I'll just leave that there on the table with it. If there is nothing further, Shane, we're going to conclude this at 16:35. Unless there's anything further that you want to ask at all.
That's it.
Okay.
Cameras off.
All right. Thank you, Shane. Thank you for your assistance.